If you've driven down Route 3, you may have seen this billboard. On it, you see the words, "Do right by Mike," and you see an image of the towers burning. Now, on the billboard is Mike Megna. He was a Pompton Lakes police officer on September 11th who went down to Ground Zero, originally looking for his father, and then he stayed to do search and rescue. Now, because of that, he has faced an array of ailments. The CDC has certified and recognizes due to his exposure to toxins while he was down at Ground Zero, and he's also been compensated by the Victims Compensation Fund for some of these, all except for his kidney disease.
The problem is, I went down to Ground Zero, I got sick, my kidneys are screwed up from it, and they're not compensating me for it.
He explained to me that he wants the CDC to certify kidney disease as an ailment of exposure to these toxins during 9/11 so that victims of this and first responders can get compensation from the Victims Compensation Fund. Now, Mike responded the same way that all the other first responders did that day.
My father was a police officer who worked at the Holland Tunnel, and we couldn't get a hold of him on that day, so, the three of us got dressed up in uniform and we went to go look for my father in the city. And we found him. He was alive. He lost 37 members of his department. So we went into the city, to help look for people.
Now, Mike spent days of the next 3 weeks down there. Then in 2003, he was told that he had to have his health monitored at the Robert Wood Johnson Hospital. They determined that Mike did have several problems directly related to exposure to contaminants at Ground Zero. Now, Mike qualified for a $50,000 settlement with the Victims Compensation Fund, but not for his kidney disorder.
I don't think I'm going to die from this disease, but I'm going to get sick and it's going to ruin my life. I got to go on dialysis.
He explained to me that he put up 2 billboards right after he got this $50,000 settlement. He hasn't been able to work because of this, and his expenses have just mounted up to the point that he's lost his home and he needs to move out by September.
Who is paying for his medical bills?
He's getting workers' compensation for his medical bills.
Thanks, Tamara.